just had dinner, and it's now time for something a little bit sweet for dessert. So what better time than to try something new? What's up, everybody? It's me, Johnny G, and welcome back to the channel. We're doing another food review today, and something brand new that I hope lives up to an old childhood favorite of mine. So I was walking in Walmart, and many of you guys, if any of you follow on social media, you would have seen this because I was live on X at the time, and I came across a stand that had some new candy on it, released by Reese's. We have grape peanut butter and jelly cups and strawberry peanut butter and jelly cups. Now I'm excited for this, and what I mean by a childhood favorite is back in the day when I was real little, Russell Stover brand had brought out a peanut butter and jelly cup, and I loved them. I was addicted to them. I could not pass them up. Anytime my parents offered candy bars, we would go buy candy bars from the store. Those were the thing for me when they came out. I loved them because I loved peanut butter and jelly as a kid. But at the same time, I loved peanut butter cups, things like that. That was my thing. Like initially, the first candy I ever really gravitated for was Nestle Bunch of Crunch, as well as Butterfinger BBs. Both of which are very, well, the Butterfinger BBs are gone. You can't get those anymore. But Nestle Bunch of Crunch, very rarely do you find them. But they used to be in like a packet, like a paper packet, about yay long, and you could get them. Now, I think you can get them in the movie theater style boxes, if anything, but that's it. Now, again, Russell Stover made a peanut butter and jelly cup. I believe they had both versions, a grape and a strawberry. At one point, I know for sure the majority was grape, and that was what they first came out with. We saw advertisements and stuff, and then we started seeing them at places, and I would get them. I would love that candy bar, or candy. But now they disappeared. I've not seen them for a very long time, so I think they quit making them, and well, as a result, I haven't had them in years. The thing is, it wasn't long ago that Reese's announced that they were going to be doing this, the grape and the strawberry. So I'm very curious as to how they taste, and I'm anxious. Like I said, I just finished dinner, so I need dessert. Now, I put these in the freezer because I kind of have a thing with putting the Reese's cups in the freezer. They're just so good cold, but it is what it is. We're gonna try them both, and I'm going to start with the strawberry and then go into the grape. Now, we'll go ahead and take a look here. I'll hold it up if you guys want to look as well. Here is the nutrition facts. You can go ahead and pause if you need to read that, but we'll go ahead and read it here. Now, there's a total of 12 in each of these packs. So 6 servings per container, a serving size is 2 pieces. Each serving is 150 calories, total fat 8 grams, saturated fat 3.5 grams, 0 grams of trans fat, less than 5 milligrams of cholesterol, 80 milligrams of sodium per serving, 19 grams of total carbohydrates, which includes less than 1 gram of dietary fiber, and 17 grams of total sugars, which 16 are added. 3 grams of protein, randomly enough, but that's the peanuts, the peanut butter. So, let's take a look here at the grape. I want to see if there's any difference, and there isn't. The grape, the nutrition facts on the grape are identical. So there's the grape. You can see for yourself there. They are identical to what I just read off. Even the vitamins listed down below, vitamin D, calcium, iron, potassium, those are all identical, the same exact numbers. So at least there's not a difference between the flavors, which is pretty cool. So, what's your jam? Let's go ahead and give them a try, and then we'll rate each flavor. Let's start with the strawberry, if I can get the package open. Okay, cool. And I'll throw it on the floor first. There we go. All right, so little individually wrapped packages, classic style. And your typical Reese's cup. Let's get the little paper thing off. I got chocolate going everywhere. I gotta be careful so I can clean that off my mouse pad. Here. All right. Here goes the strawberry. Oh. Okay. Now, it's going to be hard to see. I'll try to show you guys here just so you can see the layer of jelly is on the very bottom underneath the peanut butter, and it's gooey. It's very gooey, which again, mine were in the freezer, so it might not be quite like that if they're sitting out for a little bit or fresh off the shelf. But the strawberry has an added sweetness to it that I don't quite know if I'm huge on. Like, I like strawberry jelly, I like strawberry jam, strawberry preserves, and so on. But this tastes like not even like candied strawberry. It just tastes like they added sweetness to it and kind of made it somewhere in between the consistency of the like candy syrups and stuff, like you'd get like those pops, those lollipops that have the squeezed gel kind of thing, like a consistency like that. It's got a gel consistency, but it's sweeter. Kind of strange. Let's finish that. Okay. We're gonna hold our thought. We'll give the rating at the end. Let's move on to the grape. This way I can kind of compare them both and tell you which one for sure I like better. Okay. Here goes the grape. Same way. Classic. I'm gonna hold it over the floor here. That one didn't break as much chocolate off, but here we go. Same way, jelly's on the bottom. The grape is not as sweet. It's not as potent as the strawberry. It's got a little bit more of a mild flavor. All right. So let's get some thoughts here. The classic Reese's chocolate and peanut butter. There's no denying that in either of these. Great flavor, simple, smooth chocolate. Now, that's judging by your store-bought brand name chocolates and so on like this. Typically, if I really, really want good chocolate, I like to go for stuff that's not really super waxy, not really overly sweet and whatnot. And there's a local company around here where I live that they have a couple different locations, but they are family owned and operated, homemade chocolates and treats, everything from like plain chocolate, milk, dark, you know, caramels and peanut butter cups, peanut butter meltaways, to chocolate covered nuts and candies and such. Even stuff like different like novelty type things like chocolate covered potato chips or chocolate covered Oreos and so on. They do a whole bunch of different stuff like that, which is really cool. And I like the flavor, the texture and everything of their chocolate and stuff is amazing. But that standard is like way up here compared to your store-bought stuff, which you can't hold at that same kind of standard. So we've got to kind of take that into consideration and keep this a little bit, you know, separated. So that being said, for a store-bought candy and for just a Reese's peanut butter cup, excellent for the peanut butter and the chocolate. That holds up no problem. But when you compare the two as far as like the jelly flavors, the strawberry is extra sweet. There's more sweetness to it than the grape. It's like they added more to it, and I think they added a little too much. It's okay, but I'm not a huge fan of the strawberry. I do really like the grape. Now, of course, I can't compare it to the childhood favorite, the Russell Stovers, because I remember really liking it, but I can't get that taste off the top of my head. I can't really think it. I can't really conjure it up. So I can't really compare it to know for sure. But if this was a thing when I was a kid, I would have loved this. I would have loved the grape at least. As a kid, I probably still wouldn't have liked the strawberry as much because I like sweet stuff, and I did have a major sweet tooth as a kid, but not so much that if it was over sweet and over potent, I wouldn't want to go back for it. You know, I would not go back for the strawberry. So it might be something that somebody would like, that somebody would enjoy out there. I'm sure there's plenty of people that are going to like this, and plenty that probably disagree with me, that they like the opposite. They like the strawberry better than the grape. They like the more sweet flavor or the more potency. Cool. That's more power to you. Personally, I like the grape better of the two, and if I had to rate them both, let's start with the strawberry. I am going to go with a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 for the strawberry because, again, it's holding up because of the Reese's peanut butter and the chocolate, but the strawberry is just too sweet, too potent for me. Now for the grape though, it's getting much higher marks because it wasn't as sweet. The grape flavor came through and tasted a little less like a super sweetened candy type of thing. It tasted a little more like grape jelly. Not quite identical to, say, a Smucker's or a whatever name brand grape jelly. It didn't quite taste identical, but it still was really good. That being said, much better marks than the strawberry. I'm gonna go a 7.5 out of 10 for the grape peanut butter and jelly Reese's cup. Interesting. Very, very interesting, and something different, a nice change, considering the fact that a lot of their recent ventures have been things like the big cups filled with Reese's Pieces or potato chips or caramel, or, you know, there was one, I think it was lava, the chocolate lava, so it was supposed to be like a lava peanut butter cup, you know, kind of thing. They had a lot of that stuff that was a bit heavier, and in my opinion, both of these, despite the extra sweetness in the strawberry, were a bit lighter of a flavor. So that's something also to take into consideration and that I like with these. So overall pretty good. Definitely like the grape better. Let me know if you guys have seen these or if you tried them in the comments. Or on the alternative, what's a favorite childhood candy or treat that you always enjoyed getting from wherever? Even if it's not something name brand or whatever the case is, let's learn a little bit more about each other. I told you about mine and the other candies that I liked and whatnot. Let's hear about yours, and we'll talk about it more in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time out of your day to hang out here on the channel and to watch these videos. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It's going to help me to continue to grow and bring you more cool stuff like this. That's it for this one, and I will see you guys next time.